Major updates on that tonight. News 12's Faith Graham joining us now from Allerton to break them all down. Faith.
Yes, Amanda, the state breaking a record today, reporting 21,000 positive cases. That is the most cases the state has ever reported in a single day throughout the entire pandemic. So definitely shocking, but it is important to keep in mind that more people are being tested now than ever before. So it really is hard to compare. But as for the latest news on kids, it seems that the main goal tonight is keeping them in school and getting them vaccinated. Today, the CDC said they support the so-called test to stay policy for unvaccinated students who have been exposed to the virus. Under the policy, if a student repeatedly tests negative, they don't have to quarantine and can stay in school. Now, this is not the current policy in New York City, and the DOE says they have no update on if this will change that. But either way, local leaders are saying vaccination is key. That's why starting tomorrow, New York City Public Libraries is partnering with Test and Trace. They'll be hosting mobile vaccination clinics at more than a dozen city libraries during normal business hours on select Saturdays. And kicking it off tomorrow is Allerton and Eastchester libraries in the Bronx and New Lots and Coney Island libraries in Brooklyn. And to the parents out there that are still concerned over the vaccine, one local pediatrician says she understands, but she wants you to know that it is safe.
Kids are in schools, they're being exposed. They are not, protected from COVID just because they're young. Although there are breakthrough cases, when you are vaccinated, you have less severe symptoms. You're less likely to be hospitalized. You're less likely to need a breathing tube.
So Faith, with all of this talk about vaccines for kids 5 to 11, what about those kids who are younger than 5 years old?
Well, they may have to wait a little while longer. Today, Pfizer announced the findings from their clinical trials for kids ages 2 to 5. They were studying a vaccine that included 2 doses, but they found that it was not producing enough immunity. So now they're considering adding a 3rd dose to that regimen. But that means that we might not see a vaccine for that age group until the spring. In Allerton, Faith Graham, News 12.
Faith, thank you. And COVID